Street Smart Cool Cat, the show about the globalization of culture. Hi, I'm here with Ken of the famous store FTC, and he's going to tell us a little bit more about this city and what he's been doing for all these years. Because you remember, in the early 90s, this was the skate shop of reference for all the young rookies who are now the big bosses in skateboarding, including Mike Carroll and so on and so on. So, Ken, can you tell us what is up with San Francisco and FTC?
Well, I mean, we've been around, now this is actually our 20th year business, we're celebrating our 20th anniversary this year, so yeah, we've been here the whole time, and it's kind of funny when you're saying about the big bosses. I didn't think about that until right when you said that, but I guess we've been pretty lucky that a lot of guys that have come through San Francisco are now not just still skate pros, but now they're actually owners and movers and shakers in our industry, which is pretty cool, you know.
The EMB is gone, but the seed that was planted there is blowing and growing everywhere.
That's pretty nice of you to say. Yeah, EMB will always live in terms of memory and all the people around it, but definitely I would say that because of the roots that were started there, yeah, now like you said, you see a whole new generation of people in skateboarding that really, you know, I would say that EMB is probably, in terms of the people that were there and all the kids that came out there, they do run the industry nowadays. And if you think about it, the generation before that is kind of like all the Bones Brigade guys, you know, in a sense, like, you know, Tony with the birdhouses and all that.
Except the prior generation, there was the freestyler who took all the whole business. And now it's like street guys.
You know, we mix it up together. Now we have all the street skaters that learned from the freestylers how to do those tricks originally. Now they're all kind of running things. So.
And you've been doing some artist series also, boards?
Yeah, I think, I mean, you know, kind of like along the ways over the years, we've always been involved in street art. And now it's kind of funny because now the whole world is in love with street art. It's like it's contemporary art now, and it's established, and we're just lucky that we've been involved with a lot of artists over the years that, you know, big and small names that have come through our doors. Same thing, come through our doors, and you know, who knows who's going to get famous 10 years from, you know, from now, but.
How much do you get offered for that?
To be honest with you, I don't even ask people when they do boards, because how do you say, it's like people want what they can't have, but if I say, hey, it's for sale, I bet you no one will want to buy it all of a sudden. So I'd rather not think about that kind of stuff, just because.
Well, that's a good thing with eBay, you can let them think, you know?
Yeah, I know. Except sometimes I get frustrated when I find out like how much someone's been paid. So I'm going to do some new graphics based on these old graphics, so that's why we have to take it down to let our art director. I think they're going to take this.
For who? For whom?
It's a project that we're doing in Japan.
Okay.
It's a company called Mad Hectic. It's like a pretty famous streetwear brand out there. The best part of this board, forget the shape, it's world wood. Yeah.
More question about your favorite addresses in San Francisco.
My favorite address? Oh, just spots.
Yeah, spots like underground.
Obviously I have to tout the Haight-Ashbury, you know. I mean, talking about records, we have the best record store in the world, Amoeba Records. Let's put it this way: once you go to Amoeba, you're not going to want to interview the rest of us anymore. Okay. That store's ridiculous. It's massive, and there's 3 of them. So there's one in LA, one in Berkeley, one here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And they got like used records, or
absolutely everything. They have the biggest selection of everything. Like that's probably one of the best record stores in the world. Like, yeah.
And you get to be a crate digger, or is like they all sorted it all out?
No, you're going to be a crate digger as well. But I mean, like, get ready to dig for a long time. But beyond that, I mean, there's definitely spots all over San Francisco that we like to eat and what have you. You know. In fact, we're going to start putting those. We're going to start putting those on our FTC blog that you can check out soon. So.